Understanding the difference between 223 Remington and 556 NATO is crucial for any shooter's safety and performance. While these cartridges look nearly identical, the distinctions between them can have serious implications. Let's start with the basics. The 223 Remington was developed by Remington Arms in the early 1960s as a civilian sporting cartridge. Shortly after, the military adopted a similar round and designated it as the 5.566 45mm NATO. This became the standard cartridge for the M16 rifle and later the M4 carbine. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Although these cartridges have the same external dimensions, they differ in several critical ways. The 5.56 NATO operates at higher chamber pressures than the .223 Remington. We're talking about approximately 58,000 psi for 5.56 NATO versus 55,000 psi for 223 Remington. That might not sound like much, but in the world of firearms, those extra 3,000 psi matter significantly. The chamber specifications also differ between the two. A 5.56 NATO chamber has a longer throat, also called the lead. This is the area where the bullet travels before engaging the rifling. The 5.56 chamber's longer lead allows it to handle the higher pressures safely. In contrast, the 223 Remington chamber has a shorter lead, which means the bullet engages the rifling sooner. So what does this mean for you as a shooter? Here's the critical safety information. You can safely fire .2223 Remington ammunition in a rifle chambered for 5.56 NATO. The 5.56 chamber's design accommodates the lower pressure .223 rounds without any issues. However, firing 5.56 NATO ammunition in a rifle chambered only for .223 Remington is potentially dangerous. The higher pressure 5.56 rounds in the tighter .223 chamber can create excessive pressure, leading to increased wear, accuracy problems, or in extreme cases, catastrophic failure. There's also a third option you might encounter, the .223 Wild Chamber. This is a hybrid design that splits the difference between .223 Remington and 5.56 NATO specifications. It safely handles both types of ammunition while often providing better accuracy than a standard 5.56 chamber. How can you tell what your rifle is chambered for? Check the barrel markings. Most manufacturers clearly stamp the chamber specification on the barrel. If it says 5.56 NATO or 5.56 45, you can shoot both .223 and 5.56. If it only says .223 Remington or .223 Rem, stick with .223 ammunition only. When in doubt, consult your firearms manual or contact the manufacturer. In terms of practical performance, many shooters report that 5.56 NATO ammunition tends to be slightly hotter and may produce higher velocities. The 223 Remington is often favored for precision shooting and target work, where the lower pressures can contribute to consistency and barrel life.